What's happening, everyone? So we have a movie review for you today, but first I need the movie review glasses, so much better. So yes, it is out and I have gone to see it this morning, Thor RAGNAROK, and it was so good. So before anyone says anything, this is going to be spoiler free. I'm not going to give anything away. There are so many spoilers I could give away, and there's so much in the film that you wouldn't think happened. So I'm just going to steer away from all of that, and I'm just going to give I'll talk around stuff without giving anything away, so do not fear. So first off, the film it looks sick. Like, it's colourful, CGI is good, it's bright. Top on that. I'm going to comment on the comedy. So from the trailers, if you watch the trailers, it looks like it's going to be really funny. There's going to be loads of comedy, and it could be a bit over the top. That was worry I had going in, with it a little bit overkill on the jokes. But there weren't as many jokes as you think there's going to be. I think they just kind of packed a lot of them in the trailer. There are more, and there are more funny parts, but it's not overkill, it's not forced. Nothing felt forced really in terms of jokes, which is what we want. And it was usual Marvel humour, no more than probably Ant-Man or like Guardians of the Galaxy in terms of humour. It's probably on that sort of level. So don't worry about that, it is funny, you will enjoy the funny parts. So I think Chris Hemsworth probably enjoyed this portrayal of Thor a bit better. He wasn't as serious as he has been. Like, yeah, he's had his funny moments in like past films, but this film he was more light-hearted but serious at the same time. So it was a lot more likable as a character. There is a comic book strip which I read about where this is now the kind of Thor they're playing, so he's more light-hearted rather than his serious side, which they went with in like Avengers 1 and the first couple films and all of that. But now he's a bit more light-hearted, probably better going forward for the films really. But I think I prefer this portrayal better now in this film. The way he's developed, I prefer it a lot more. It suited the film, and I think it's going to suit going forward. We do see some other guys who you might not. There is one character who we've seen before in the past, and yeah, he will be in future films, who appears in this movie. He did appear in a TV spot, but because I don't think a lot of people have seen the TV spot and know he's in the film, then I'm not going to say who he is, but the part he's in is quite short, but it's quite cool. It's in a way kind of vital to a lot of stuff at the beginning of the movie anyways. Yeah, you'll know him when you see him. We also see another Avenger for 10 seconds later on in the film, which is a nice tie into Age of Ultron, so look out for that. It's quite an important moment actually. And speaking of tying into Age of Ultron, there's a few running jokes. So there's one from the first Avengers film to do with Loki. That's all I'm going to say on it, but you'll understand it when you see it. And it is one of the funnier parts because Loki reacts in a certain way. That made me laugh. I cracked up. There's also a running joke or not a running joke in a way, but it's kind of used in a jokey way, but you'll know it when you hear it. But it's more of another running thing from Age of Ultron to do with the Hulk. So you'll know that when you see it. So the film itself starts off with Thor being trapped somewhere, and he basically defeats who it is there. That fight scene at the start is so good. I was so impressed by it. It was so sick. The way he used Mjolnir which is the hammer for anyone who don't know the name. It was just such a good scene. It was actually so good. I really enjoyed the opening. From the opening, I just knew this is gonna be good. The first 10 minutes, I was just like, yes, if it stays like this film's gonna be ace. So yeah, then he goes back to Asgard. Obviously we know Odin isn't there and it's Loki. This is when Thor realizes Loki is pretending to be their dad, kind of confronts him and outs him and all of that. What we do see is actually a little cameo from, I'm not going to say who actually, but there's a little cameo when you see a play being acted. That's all I'm going to say, but work out who's portraying them in that play. Little Easter egg kind of cameo appearance for you to work out. So yeah, after that then, they go off to find their dad, who happens to be on Earth. They find him, stuff happens, and then Hela comes along, who is the main villain for the film, and I must say she is some villain. So when she starts fighting, the damage and death she causes, and how fast she causes it. So her weapons are swords, and she throws them like anything. It's like you've got a machine gun on rapid fire shooting swords. That's how quick she throws them. But there is a cool fight scene between her and loads of guards once she gets to Asgard. But before that, she does break Thor's hammer, so that's good. He was really happy about that. So she gets to Asgard. Loki and Thor have been split apart from her on the way to Asgard, and that's where they land on this other planet, which we see in the trailer, which is all the colourful planet where there's like rubbish, and this is where Hulk comes into the film. And Heimdall actually has quite a good part in the film. He's not in it long, but Idris plays that role pretty well. I like that role of Idris, it's good. I wish he had more time, but he actually has a fair bit in this film, but he's vital. He's always vital, Heimdall is. So they're on this planet, so they get put in the contest of champions. Thor does anyway. Loki's chilling because he's befriended the Grandmaster, who is a bit of a Fruit Loop, not gonna lie, but Jeff Goldblum played him, I think, didn't he? I think that's how you say his name as well. But yeah, he played him well. Good character, a little, yeah, as I said, he's a weirdo, but oh well. And it's also where we meet Valkyrie, who plays by Tessa Thompson. She was such a good character. She amazed me how good she actually was. Some of the stuff she pulled off was ridiculous. So she was a Valkyrie, which is a kind of legendary order to protect the throne of Asgard. But she left that life long ago and tried to escape, and she's on this now. I can't remember the planet, but she's on this planet, and she's now eventually comes around and joins up with Hulk and goes back with Thor and Loki. And no, we don't actually go with Loki. Back to Asgard to go fight Hela and save Asgard and the Asgardians. Hulk gets some personality in this film. We see a lot more of Hulk as Hulk. You'll learn how long Hulk's been Hulk in this film, and how he got to where he is from the end of Age of Ultron and what happened to him. But yeah, of course we know he talks a lot more in this film. He talks for ages. You get to see who Hulk is in a way, because we've only seen Hulk like angry, tearing up stuff and fighting. You get to see him as Hulk, just chilling and being like Hulk, just walking around like a normal person. So no, that's really good. I like the way they've done that. Going forward, it'll be interesting now to see how they use Hulk. And then when he becomes Banner, you get to see a bit of Banner's fears and worries. And I tell you, the funniest part of the film for me, or one of, which actually had me dying in the cinema, was when Banner wants to turn back to Hulk on Asgard, and just how he does it. I'm not going to say it, but just when they were back on Asgard towards the end and he wants to turn back into the Hulk, just, oh my god, you'll know it. It's just the funniest thing I've seen. It's not what you expect to happen, just didn't happen. It was a bit delayed, but it was just so funny. What else do I want to talk about? As I said, there's a lot in the film that I just don't want to spoil. So a lot what you saw in the trailers, some of the trailers were very misleading, or not so much misleading, more like misdirection. Like what we saw isn't actually how it is in the film. So certain scenes you see in the trailer could be happening the same, but there's certain things that's different with them at their time of the film, or that's changed slightly. So if you've seen the trailer, that's fine, but certain stuff will be slightly different and it might look different. So yeah, look out for them scenes, you can spot what's what. But yeah, as well, actually, we got to see Thor kind of become the god of thunder, as we see at the end of the trailer when he's got all the lightning. You get to see a lot more of that and how powerful he is himself, which is cool, because going forward, when they fight in Infinity War, he's going to need all of that, because there's going to be a big fight. Now, all the acting from all the actors was A-grade acting. It was really good. Can't fault really anyone. Loki was really good in this film, actually. He was funny, he was mischievous, as he is the god of mischief. And yeah, he's just himself. Tom Hiddleston played it so well. There are a few more characters that came up in the film which are quite likeable. My New Zealand pile of rocks, I can't remember his name, but he was so funny. He's one of the funniest in the film. I really hope he's like later on in the Marvel films he's still there. I reckon he'll be a big fan favourite. He was one of my favourite. He was really good. So if anyone doesn't see it, you'll love him. I guarantee it. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? There's a lot, as I say, again, there's a lot I could talk about, but it would spoil it, so I'm staying away from all of them. But yeah, I did we get to learn more about the history about Odin and Asgard and Hela, who she is and how she is what she is. Yeah, learn a bit more of their history and maybe a bit, kind of like a mythology style about Asgard, and we get to see what Asgard kind of is rather than no. And it goes into a bit of depth somewhere, so it's quite it's actually such a good film. Like, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5, really. It was funny, it was emotional in places, it was serious when it had to be. I mean, the way it looked, or the CGI was just mad, and yeah, I don't know if I want to say anything else. Like, I'm gonna finish this video and I'll think, oh, I should have said that, I should have spoke about that. Oh, I don't know, it's just, I think going forward now, the films are gonna be incredible. Like, if they keep to this level, and the way it ended, the post-credit scenes, one post-credit scene in particular is probably very important going forward. The second one was more of just a funny one for the film, but stick around for it. There are two, just to let you all know. So you've got the kind of movie credits, like all the colourful ones for the film, and then there's a thing, so that's like a mid teaser. Then right at the end of the credit roll, there's another one. So stick around in your seats, don't walk away. But I think that's gonna be it. It is what it is. The film, 5 out of 5, 100%. Go see it. It's funny, emotional, serious. Top Marvel film. All the actors played their characters so well. All the characters shone out in the film. The fighting was incredible. All the fight scenes, action scenes were sick. But that's where we're going to end this review there. I don't want to rabble on too much and make the video too long. But overall, just go see it. It's such a good film. I'm so happy with it. I think everyone will enjoy it. If you don't, well, you're not a Marvel fan. Just get out of the cinema and get over yourself. Because I guarantee most other people are going to think that. So please like the video if you did enjoy my review of the film. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Drop a comment down below if you've seen it. What was the favourite part without doing any spoilers? Don't want any spoilers in the comments. You're going to see it. I hope you enjoy it. Go see it if you're thinking about it. And I'm going to see you in the next video. So until then, later.